How will you remember this Alabama football season? I think I'll always think about it like a roller coaster. It started at the very bottom of the hill in Tallahassee, then it just kept climbing and climbing and climbing to heights you wouldn't even see on rides at Six Flags. But suddenly, gravity took effect, and here in Pasadena, Alabama suffered one of the most shocking lows in the program's recent history. I'll remember this Crimson Tide season as euphoric and sometimes crushing, dominant yet sometimes ordinary. It was never boring, but it was confusing and ultimately just inconsistent. That's how I'll remember things, but players have a different view of how this year should be viewed in Tuscaloosa.
It's a great season. We played a lot of tough games, and we played a tough schedule. The SEC, it's hard. You got top 25 matchups pretty much every week, and if not, then it's a team that's right outside of the 25. So we faced a lot of adversity, but we held up strong and just kept moving forward.
I personally believe I left this program better than I found it, and that was my goal at the end of the season, whether we won a national championship or not, because I know I have a bunch of younger guys in my room, and I know people look up to me, so I know, people got to keep their heads up, and that was basically kind of like the message.
This group was really unbreakable. Even down 38-3 in the playoffs, we're still unbreakable. Like that's just that's a salute to the guys we got in that building right there. And so many great moments, so many low moments, but everything we went through happened for a reason, and they'll continue to learn. This program will continue to build, and it'll be back at the top before you know it, honestly.
So Lawson thinks the best is yet to come when it comes to the Kalen DeBoer era at Alabama. I think the school is thrilled to have him, especially after desperate attempts by other schools to try and pry him away. But it's clear in 2 years that DeBoer simply doesn't have the program quite as dominant as it was in the last few years. Will that change? There's going to be a lot of work done in the coming days, weeks, and months to make sure the program gets back to that point. To wrap up this roller coaster ride of a season that was Alabama football in 2025, I'm Trevor Denton, Way 31 Sports.